Gender, the great, approached an Indian sage with all his paraphernalia and many costly presents and requested him to accompany him to Greece. He offered the saint a prospect of a very comfortable life in his kingdom. But the saint politely turned down the emperor's offer. Thereat, Alexander flew into rage at the sage and held out a threat to him that he would cut off his head with his sword. Nothing daunted, the recluse replied, "You may cut my body to pieces if you so please, but your sword cannot cut the real me." Now, a question naturally arises as who was really great, Alexander or the saint? Secret of the greatness of the saint was his desirelessness and contentment. नयनम छिद्यन्ति शस्त्राणि नयनम दहति पावकः न चैनम क्लेद्यन्तापो न शोष्यति मारुतः. Every human being has to choose his style of life out of three basic styles. First is represented by philosophy, ultimately time. In other words, such a person vegetates to the lowest level of humanity. Second is as if life was a business and great majority of human beings look at life from this angle. The third is that of an artist. Here the approach is, what can I put into life? What is the best contribution that I can make to society? In my own life, I have been enjoying myself and reflecting on these quotations time and again and derive inspiration, strength, and solace from them. It is a blissful experience, indeed, to live a life without regrets, complaints, grudge, and ill will, but with love and goodwill for all. In fact, this constitutes the real art of living. Once, towards the end of his mission, Vivekananda said to a Western audience, "It may be that I shall find it good to get outside of my body, to cast it off like a disused garment. But I shall not cease to work. I shall inspire men everywhere, until the world shall know that it is one with God."